Hey guys, while I was cleaning up, I found a few things that old, and I wanted to compare them to the new, and I wanted to check out something I forgot that I even bought when I went on a little trip recently. Actually, back in April. So I don't know when this is going to drop, but I do want to share with you some of my favorite little miniatures. So it's Minifigure Monday, and I do have some Snork figures. I only found this one while cleaning up, but I definitely have more. So Snorks were a cartoon back in the 80s. I remember at summer camp in 1985, which is ironically what this is stamped on the bottom of him is. That was kind of the thing. Yeah, it was 1985. I was trying to think because Travis, one of my best friends at summer camp, was really into Snorks. That was his only cartoon he really cared about. And I was like, getting out of cartoons at the time, I was like, yeah, those are kind of cool. So every time I look at a Snork, I think of my friend Travis. And I hope he's doing well, because back then we didn't have the internet, so we didn't keep up with each other. You write letters or Christmas cards, but then it just disappears because you get too busy. All right, we also have Azrael, and talking about cats, we have Custard. Now, Custard doesn't have a smell at all, but this is not a minifigure, so to speak. This is actually one of the 2015 reproduction that came with the Strawberry Shortcake dolls that were reproductions. I think Target sold them. This is Astro, and this is from Jazzwares. I remember where Jazzwares, this was back when Toys R Us was still a thing. Jazzwares did a whole bunch of the Hanna-Barbera characters. I'm not sure why he's leaning. I don't know if it's because he's been in a thing all this time and it's just been pushing him sideways. But they did a bunch of them. I also have Rosie the Robot somewhere and a few other ones. These are the new ones. I got them in this container. I found these over in this container, so I wanted to finally get around to showing you, and that's not a fair comparison because she's way smaller. If I can find the exact figure, which I have only the second wave in this one. I need to put the second wave in the first wave. Here's a good comparison. So we have, what is her name? I think it's like Lemon Meringue. She's the same size in real life as, in real life. Okay, the original doll is the same size. This one would have been a shorter doll, and I will compare it to one of them. So you can see the figurines are not compatible, sadly. These are the original ones from, doesn't have a date on it, but I'm thinking like 1980 something early. Let's see. This is Huckleberry Pie with, I forgot his name, Pup something. Pupcake, I think. This is my favorite out of all the Strawberry Shortcakes. I don't know why. Apricot with Hopsalot is my absolute favorite. Man, she needs to get a cleaning. Look at that. Oh, good. It's got 1982 on the wheelbarrow. She's got her little Hopsalot right there, and she would be the same size doll as this one. And you can see that the actual little doll things, or what they're called, minifigures, sadly are not the same size. So I need to clean these three up, and then these still have their smell. I mean, I opened this up and somebody said, do they smell? Yes, they smell. Check those out. And when I was on a trip for my birthday, I stopped at the Rockingham Walmart, because I have to stop every 30 minutes basically in order to not fall asleep at the wheel. I have a certain heart condition, and I found these, and I thought, well, this is at the checkout too. I've never seen these before, but I thought these are kind of cool. For like $5 you get a whole bunch of little figures, and they're not just like monochromatic figures. I thought they were at first. So let's see, I don't know if all the sets are the same. Like if you get the Monsters Inc. set, I'm pretty sure they'd be the same, but I don't know. Let's see what this is. I saw other sets. It was like Finding Dory or Finding Nemo. I passed on it. I just want to see what one of these was like. So Disney Pixar, we got like a little play mat, it looks like. It's just one-sided, and it's really not something you lay down. It's more like you stand up, but it's very like a vinyl. Like the kind of vinyl you would have at a picnic table. Anyway, so let's see what little figures we got here. Oh, please tell me the names, because I've already forgotten. I think this is Mike, and this is Sully. Look at the size comparison, though. They're not at all in scale with each other. I'm kind of shocked, because Mike is like half the size of Sully in real life, and here he's clearly not. Here's the little girl. My gosh, Sully is undersized, because Mike and her, that's about right. She's also undersized. Wow. They got two doors, which is interesting. One is blue, one's white. They appear to be exactly the same other than that. The patterns, everything. So you got two doors. You got whatever his name is. I forgot his name. He's actually in the Disney game. I never usually, I think I got him in the that Disney Infinity game. And then we got one of these guys, the decontamination people that, you know, spray you off as soon as you come through the door. And I guess this is, we got 2 decontamination, or no, I think this is what they catch the screams in. And these guys come along to spray you off to get any of the human cuties off of you. Okay, so I'm trying to get the orientation around these. Okay, so here's the fronts of, yeah, so you can compare the front and the back. There's a little bit of paint on them. So interesting, very interesting. So I don't know how, I guess they made solely this size so you can fit through the door, sort of. I mean, if you reach him under there with his arms up like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's a very interesting play set. The scales are completely out of whack. This is kind of the stuff you get at Dollar Tree, but let's be honest. This figure is under the size of the Dollar Tree one. And so is this one. I think I have these from Dollar Tree. So, I mean, you know, you're getting how many figures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 pieces. Does it even say on there? Includes 6 characters, 4 accessories, and a playmat. Okay. Minifigures, one size, 9.3, and a 256 millimeter playmat. So we got 9.3 inches. Oh, okay, I see. So it's the same thing. I was about to say the figures are 9 point what? I don't think they're 9.3 inches, that's for sure. And it's 2024 Critter Crate. It's a registered trademark of Cutterfly. I don't know. It's Monsters. It says Disney Pixar's Monsters. Okay, so that's a good way to simplify it. I always call it Monsters Inc. because that was the first movie. All right, so yeah, it's really out of proportion with each other. But here's the thing: if I get the other figures and put them together, then I could probably have something that's like those are probably out of proportion with each other as well. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. What do you guys think that these 10 figures are 50 cents each, though? You got to think about it. The Dollar Tree ones are $1.25. These are 50 cents each, technically. So it's not a terrible deal at all. I mean, they got pretty good paint. Let's look at them a little bit more close up. Nice coloring. No articulation. I'm surprised her eyes are not cross-eyed. There is a little bit of mess up on the bottom of the glasses, but yeah. You got Mike's teeth are actually painted in. His eye looks pretty good. So the paint on these is actually darn good for what you get for 50 cents each. The scales on his back are all painted in nicely. And his paint is spot on. There's nothing bleeding over. The gloves are not splotched. You would be amazed at how something this small would be painted so well. And even the little dots right there, they're a little splotchy. I guess they thought, we can get away with that. So, in conclusion of what I wanted to go over with Minifigure Monday is, I did find these, and they are smaller than the new ones that you're getting at the Five Below. Which is sad. Wait a minute. Okay, I got a breeze of something. I thought it was one of these. Hold on. Nope, none of these have their smell still. I don't know if they ever did. It's been a long, long time. But again, I'm glad to have the originals, and I would definitely like to get the new ones. I want to take pictures of these so when I go out looking at, flea markets and stuff, if I find any, and if they're cheap, I'll get them anyway. But if they're not, then I need to, do I already have this one? Because I do have a few more of these somewhere. It's hard to keep a checklist of these when they made hundreds of them. Did you ever have any little minifigures from Strawberry Shortcake? How about, did you have any of these right here from Hanna-Barbera? Or how about the Snorks? I definitely have more of the Snorks. So I'm trying to get all these things collected in these little containers like this because I feel like I should collect things in themes, not so much in series. But yeah, thanks for watching. Have a great day. And again, comment below if you have any of these or if these are something that like you may have been having that burning question like I have, like, are these the same as these? Sadly, now I know the truth. I really wish they were in the same scale. Preferably those would be smaller to fit these because I like the originals. I like smaller. Smaller is better sometimes, except when they're out of scale. All right, let me know in the comments if you picked up any of these as well, because I'm curious. There's Finding Dory, and then what was the other one? Because I feel like there was a third one that didn't appeal to me, but then I kept looking for other ones that might appeal to me, like Aladdin or more themes that I personally like. Maybe it was like a Snow White or something boring that I wouldn't care for. Sorry, not sorry. Have a great day.